Live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, I guess, depending on where you are on this crazy spinning planet of ours. My name is Frank Lavinia. You can catch me at least two of those URLs, franksworld.com and datadriven.tv. I just want to do a quick live stream because I haven't really streamed that much this week. It's been obviously closing out my mother's affairs and kind of dealing with that has been rather time consuming, but is what it is. Such is the circle of life. We don't get to take it with us where we go. We leave it behind for other people, I guess. So, on that rather morbid thought, it's Friday, at least here on this part of the planet. I imagine some places in the world, there's already Saturday. Just wanted to do a quick stream, just say hello, let you know that I'm still around, and keep the practice of streaming going. Obviously, this month I was hoping to stream once a day, at least for the entire month. Didn't really work out that way, but that's okay because I can keep it going from here on out. Nothing like kicking off the afternoon with a little bit of coffee. Couple of things. One, let's see if I can share my screen real quick. I know. I should have done this beforehand, but I do a lot of these kind of ad hoc, and that's okay. All right, let's share the screen. So earlier this week, I managed to catch a former colleague of mine, Noelle Silver, speak at Voice 21. Just down the road from me. And if you haven't heard Noelle speak, you're definitely missing out. I highly recommend it, but you can definitely check her latest video. It's just a snippet I recorded. No fancy video equipment, no fancy AV equipment, just me holding my iPhone in my hand. And really great, really inspirational talk about how she got into voice and what voice technology means for her. And the whole talk is awesome. I think it was recorded because they had a lot of fancy gear. It was, I think, the first in-person event that MoDev, the organizer, had since all this COVID stuff had started. Noelle and I worked together at Microsoft and at Electrify. So it was cool to kind of catch up with her while she was in town. And with that, just wanted to also remind folks that I am still part of, oh, come on, where is it? You can try videos for free. And if you're trying to figure out, hey, Frank, what the heck is videos? Not free, for $1. I'm sorry. I wanted to have a GIF of the guy from RoboCop saying, I'd buy that for $1. So let me go here to LinkedIn. Somehow I switched to dark theme on LinkedIn. I'm not sure how. All right. So this is very meta, right? So if you've seen me post videos like this and animated GIFs and kind of all the fancy stuff that's on my my profile, this is freaking me out. I honestly don't remember switching to dark theme. I actually kind of like it. I just kind of weirded out that they knew I liked it. If you see here, these are all animated GIFs, and the advantage of using animated GIFs is that wherever they appear, they stay animated, right? And how did I make these fancy animations? How do I do it so quickly? Well, here is my secret tool. My secret tool is something called videos. Now, I do know After Effects. I do know Premiere. I subscribe to a number of services like Digital Juice and things like that. But here's the thing: time. Time is the true commodity. And the folks' videos are awesome. So basically, what you do is you go in here. I actually did this for my company, Covers. So you go here. See, you have this flag animation, and there's even music too. So let's say I don't want to pick that graphic because that's sad. Let me see. Pick data driven. There we go. Hang on. Bear with me. Logos. All right. So those who don't know, I have a podcast called Data Driven. Right. So I just picked the logo. And this is honestly, this is how easy it is to use this tool. Like, this is why it's awesome, right? So um, I can go forward. Um, I'll change the color of the flag to kind of a white color. It's gonna let me do that. Yes, it did. If I had the hex code, I would know that. I can change the music, right? So I'm gonna hit preview, and what this is going to do, it's going to basically render a couple of still frames to make sure I like it. So I have been using videos long enough that I remember before this came out. So there was always this kind of like, oh, you have to wait for the whole thing to render. But now they do this thing where you can kind of get a preview of what it looks like before you commit to it and do some tweaks and things like that. And so I like the way that looks. I'll hit create. And basically, what's happening now is that it's passing it off. It's using the power of the cloud to render that. And it'll take a few minutes to render. But the cool thing is, I'm not burning my PC. I'm not burning my PC. But if I was doing this in After Effects, I would pretty much render this PC ineffective for the next anywhere from 20 minutes to 4 hours, depending on the strength. This particular PC would be about probably about 30 minutes realistically. So you'll see 14% done. While that's going, I can kind of show you this here, this MP4 file. It won't actually, hang on. So this is one I did the other day. You'll see that, right? So obviously for this, I probably should have used a little different graphic, but the fact is I was able to generate that as quickly as I was, and you'll see now we're at 14%. And there's other things you can do too. I will this is a cool one. Come on. So this one I'm probably maybe I'll post this later on LinkedIn. All right, so here's the deal. I just uploaded that image, right? They have a number of templates if you join their template club. But if you're curious about it, you've always wondered about it, you can join it for $1 for 12 days. I think that's a pretty cool deal. I have been a member. They've been around 6 years and change. I have been a member for just under 6 years, actually. I think I was one of the first 1,000 people, and I joined a template club, so you can see I have access to 2,500 templates here. And why I like this is the speed that I can do. Right, Grant Cardone, an author I listen to very often. Andy and I will talk about them a lot on the stream. Um, says speed is the new big. I concur. I can belt out animations like this, like you wouldn't believe. And you'll see on my LinkedIn page, I have this. Now, yes, I do have the other tools. I have had After Effects in one form or the other for the last 15 years. It's definitely a learning curve. You have to be committed to the cause. I know Premiere really well. Far more comfortable in Premiere than I am After Effects. But the cool thing about this, you don't have to know any of that. You just basically, you click through the instructions here for the template. See, 70%. I'm babbling away, and it's already most of the way done. So you'll see there's all sorts of different types of templates, stuff like this. If you want to do a birthday one here, you can do that. Maybe I'll do one for Frank's World already had its 26th birthday, but you get the idea. You basically upload these images, you modify the text, and you hit continue, and then you click render, and it's done. You don't need to know After Effects. You don't have to have a license for After Effects. You don't have to know anything about it's weird watching myself on the delay. You don't need to know anything about video rendering or anything like that. If you have any questions, they have really good tutorials and learning. But honestly, like, I've never really needed to use it because it's just that easy, right? And lots of cool templates. You're going to see a lot of these. If you go to Data Channel, you'll see some of the animations there were done on this. What's in it for me? What's in it for you is you get $1. You can experiment with this platform. What's in it for you? What's in it for me is that if I get 3 referrals, and right now I'm at 2, I'll get access to like a special bunch of templates. And right now I think I'm 3rd or 4th on the leaderboard. you know, obviously if you come in first, there's a cash prize or whatever. I'm not really after that, although that would be cool. What I'm really after is those extra templates because I just love this stuff so much. There's other family projects, family videos, and stuff like that. I create renderings for. So just a bunch of stuff here. It's awesome. I have some friends who have small businesses. I create videos for them. When I was a data leader, I made a bunch of animations for Kim. So just wanted to put that out there and make sure folks knew that that is still going on. I'm not sure. I think for another week that deal's going on, and definitely check it out. Sign up. Let me know what you think. And with that, I'm gonna end the stream and wish you a happy weekend. Maybe I'll stream later tomorrow over the weekend, and you